Hanover Custos Dr. David Steer founded at home. Long-serving Hanover Custos and beloved medical doctor Dr. David Steer has passed away. He was discovered slumped over in the bathroom of his Pan Peace home in Hopewell, Hanover, late yesterday afternoon by concerned co-workers who went to check on him after he failed to report work. According to reports, when the co-workers arrived at his home, they found the door open, but everything inside appeared to be intact. As they searched the house, they entered the bathroom where they found Steer slumped over on the toilet. He didn't show up for work in the morning, and repeated calls to his cell phone went unanswered, one of Steer's co-workers told reporters. As the day went on and our calls continued to go unanswered, we decided to visit his home to check on him. After discovering his body, the police were alerted. A team led by Superintendent Andrew Nish, the police commander for Hanover, responded to the scene, which was quickly cornered off for processing. He was a very friendly person who was always looking for ways to help others, both as a medical doctor and in other capacities, said Hopewell resident Brian Miller, who worked closely with Steer in his role as a justice of the peace. While the house was found open, foul play was not suspected. Those close to Steer revealed that he had been battling a heart condition for several years, which they believe may have contributed to his death. Dr. Steer was a highly respected figure across Hanover, known for his active presence at official events and his dedication to mentoring young people struggling to find their way in life. Biomedical expresses regret over data breach, upgrades cybersecurity. Biomedical Caledonia Medical Laboratory Limited says it has enhanced its cybersecurity and upgraded its IT infrastructure following the data breach in November 2024. The company made the announcement in a statement issued late Wednesday, following reports of the breach that allegedly resulted in tens of thousands of medical files being exposed. In this statement, Biomedical did not state the extent of the breach, which it said was still being investigated. However, the company noted that it has been informing our stakeholders, including doctors and clients' patients. It noted that its investigation to date has revealed that the incident resulted from what it said was the unauthorized access of its network and system through an external vendor. At the time the breach was discovered, we immediately took the necessary steps to prevent further unauthorized access, hire a certified cybersecurity and forensics investigator, and a team of cybersecurity specialists to address the issue. All the relevant government and law enforcement stakeholders were also promptly advised, the company noted. We want to reassure our community that we understand the concerns this raises, and we're doing everything possible to protect their data and maintain the trust they had placed in us. We have selected a new managing services provider, implemented enhanced security measures, upgraded our entire IT infrastructure, deployed a security information and event management system, as well as installed intrusion detection system. These are among the actions, the company continued adding. These measures have strengthened and security posture. We have also revised the protocols for vendor relationships and bolstered our internal security policies. While expressing deep regret over the incident, the company said it was focused on completing our investigation and communicating with stakeholders who may have been impacted. It said individuals who may want to reach out to the company directly could make contact via phone numbers 876-618-0911 or 876-618-0912. They can also WhatsApp at 876-778-0670 or email info@biomedicaljm.com. Mother-son freed of $14 million ATM theft. A former driver and Jewel Treasury officer at Guardsman Security and his mother, implicated in the theft of close to $14 million from two National Commercial Bank's ATM in St. Anne 5 years ago, were this week free in the St. Anne Parish Court. 24-year-old Amir Beckles was freed of larceny as a servant, while his 43-year-old mother, Nadine Silvera, was freed of receiving stolen goods. The duo walked free after prosecutors reviewed a video of Beckles' confession and observed no evidence after defense attorney Peter Champagny KC and Samuel Samuels challenged the ex-security guard's confession on the grounds of the proper protocols were not followed and that he was offered a certain benefits. Beckles and his mother were arrested following the theft of $13 million $750,000 from two NCB ATMs in St. Anne's Bay on January 5, 2020. Both were charged after Beckles allegedly confessed his involvement in the robbery. However, lawyers submitted that their client confessed after he was extensively questioned during an interview which lasted over 3 hours and in which he was without an attorney and was not advised of his rights. They also argued that the confession was not voluntarily done, as the interviewer had promised Beckles certain benefits in exchange for his admission. The lawyers contended that Beckles had maintained his innocence, and for the majority of the interview, Beckles was adamant in his stance and only confessed after he was promised certain benefits for his confession. Consequently, they submitted that the confession, therefore, could not be admitted. They further argued that there was no evidence to suggest that Sylvia was aware of any criminal activity and that she was charged only because her son had said during his confession that he had given his stolen money to her. Subsequently, the prosecution, after reviewing the confession, was forced to concede and offer no evidence against both accused. According to reports, on the day in question, three men reportedly went to the ATMs, spray painted the security camera, entered a code, and stole the money. The matter was reported to the police, and the following investigation, Beckles and his mother were arrested and charged. St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation to ramp up disaster preparedness activities. The St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation is ramping up its disaster preparedness activities aimed at strengthening the parish's readiness and resilience to natural disasters. Parish Coordinator for Disaster Preparedness, Anila Lewis, said as part of this initiative, the Disaster Preparedness Committee will begin shelter inspection activities in February. This is to ensure that the designated emergency shelters are in top condition to accommodate the people of the parish in times of disaster, she added. As such, we will do some shelter marking as well as propositioning hygienic and other relief items during the period from February to April, Lewis outlined. She was addressing Tuesday's Disaster Preparedness, Hazard Mitigation and Safety Committee meeting at the St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation in Black River. St. Elizabeth has some 27 emergency shelters. During the height of the Hurricane Beryl on July 3rd last year, more than 100 people sought refuge in shelters across the parish. Lewis noted that although the 2025 athletic hurricane season, which runs from June to November 30, is a key focus of these preparations, the committee is also addressing other potential hazards, including earthquakes, as part of a broader approach. So the state agencies will be part of these activities, and these include the Jamaica Fire Brigade (JFB), Ministry of Labor and Social Security (MLSS), and the Health Department, among others, Lewis explained. In the meantime, the St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation will host a business continuity planning training session in Treasure Beach on February 26. This initiative is to conduct a partnership with the Tourism Production Development Company, TBDCO, the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, and others with the aim of equipping businesses with the tools and knowledge needed to maintain operations during and after a disaster. We are in high gear for all hazards, and we continue with public education campaign throughout the parish, Lewis pointed out. In January, the St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation, in collaboration with ODPEM, JFB, and other entities, conducted a series of earthquake drills to test the parish's readiness and resilience for the natural disaster. The exercises form part of the Earthquake Awareness Month in January. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.